everybody, it is Sweet as Honey, and welcome to VR Fishing. It's still dark outside there. It's a beautiful moon on the river. So, what we're going to do today is talk about the different things here. If you're new to the game, you have your bookshelf over here, and then you have a bookshelf over here, and then a couple of doors, and what exactly do these rooms mean, and how to get your rewards and simple things like that. I think that there are some things I'm finding out from new players in the game that they're just unsure about some of these things, and so I'm going to go ahead and dive a little bit further into like your achievements and your boats and how to change out your boats and those things out there. So we're going to dive into that. So first thing we're going to do is this door right here. What you do is to access that door, you just go right out the door and it leads to your different boats that you have. So out here you'll see you have fresh water there and you have salt water there. So let's say you want to change your boat. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change my saltwater boat. And I'm going to go ahead and get let's see here. I forgot I had that boat. Let me go ahead with my Coast Guard boat. And I think I'm going to keep it white because I'm going to be changing my outfit later today. And then if you want to change out your freshwater boat, since Valentine's Day is over with, let me see here. I think I'm going to go with this boat. And I think I'm going to go ahead and let's make it... I'm going to make it purple. There we go. So that's how you change out your boats, by selecting those items there. All right, so that's that door. So now we're going to go back in. Now then, this shelf over here displays your medals. And there's been a big controversy on when you do the top 10 leaderboard, how they line up your medals. And I'm still confused. The two gold ones up here are participation medals. And hopefully they will bring back that. I know some people's shelves are empty over here. One thing I would like to see them do is perhaps maybe do, instead of gloves for the top 100 or top 50, do medals instead. Love to see everybody get medals on their shelves over here. That would be amazing. This door will lead you into your closet. So you go into your closet. For those who've not been into your closet, you come over here. And this is where you can change from your meta avatar into your classic avatar. And this will give you all the different ways that you can go ahead and change your outfit or do anything that you want to do. So for example, I really want to change like maybe the color of my hat. I don't want it to be green anymore. Maybe I want to go ahead and go with white right now. And then instead of my gloves, maybe I think I will go with... Oh, I don't know. Jeez. Can I find some cute gloves to go with what I'm wearing? Yes, I do like to match up my gloves to my outfits, even though some of these are like leaderboard gloves or whatever. I just keep it all cute or whatever, we'll go red and black. The gloves are, I don't know. And then just hit save. Make sure that you do hit save and confirm when that you are changing out any of those items. All right. Next, let's talk about your achievements over here. Your achievements are little items that you'll do from time to time. You sometimes will be fishing and you might have something pop up in it. It might say, you got an honor thing for catching fish at the night spot. And then, of course, you can see it gives you credits, 3,000 credits. Or for the amount of tiger sharks that you catch. Each one of these blocks will fill up, and it's, I think, a total of 15 tiger sharks. You'll get the sea turtle, and it's actually 2 sea turtles that you get, and I'll show you in a minute how to obtain those rewards. But so each one of these are rewards, and you can just always come and point at them and say, okay, what do I need to do to achieve that? How do I do that? Something very important. When it says catch saltwater fish, which are added by the Japan DLC, make sure it is only the Japan fish. Some of the fish you can find in Korea. You want to make sure You are only catching those freshwater fish or saltwater fish, or even over here, there's one for East Coast when you're trying to get like the Coast Guard boat. Or the American, this one right here, catch a lot of fish right here. This one is specialist. Make sure it is only those fish that you can find in the East Coast, not any of those that you can find in the West Coast or anywhere else. Very, very important. You can also, if you're a tenured fisherman that you've been playing the game for a while, you can come back and you can look and say, for example, let me see here where it is. Right here. I've got over $12,817,631 that I have earned credits in this game right there. You can come in here and you can check up here. I've caught over 116,180 fish. I have played with over 20,000 players, multiplayers in the game. You can look at these items and check and say, dang, man, look what I've done in here. Currently, epic fish, I've caught like 17,304 epic fish. This still keeps a track of everything that you have done, which is awesome. I mean, that's really cool that you can come back and look at this. So these are your achievements, and you can look and see what all is needed and done. All right. Next thing is your rewards. So once you have achieved those rewards, how do you obtain them? So let's go into the saltwater aquarium, and I'll show you how to achieve like your sea dolphins and your sea turtles and all those that you'll get. What you'll do is you will come to your board, and you'll come right here to where it's rewards. So select the little paintbrush. And you have walls, your decorations. Like here's furniture. This is where you get your furniture to purchase or whatever to put in here. You take in, take out your furniture, anything that you want to in here, right? For your aquarium. These are your decorations that you put in your aquarium if you ever want to take in, take out. But then here's your rewards. As you notice, I don't have that little crab. Let me put him in there. I do not like that crab. I don't even know where he's at. So there he is walking right there. He just creeps me out. Anyways, but this is where you will come. Once you are awarded the reward, you will then turn it on. Look at that. Look at him. Ain't he ugly? Ugh. Okay. Anyways, that's how you do your rewards for in here. And then what I want to do is, because I don't think we can do it in here, we'll see. So here is another place if you wanted to buy any of your stuff, you can go to the shopping area. And another thing I want to show you is this is where you can buy your boats. Now, to get the submarine that you're wanting, you have to purchase at least 5 of the boats. I do believe you do have to get the sailboat, which is like $50,000. That will, and personally, I just went and bought everything. And you're going to have that money to be able to do that. Might as well. It's not going to hurt you to do that. But eventually, you will have to buy all the boats to get the submarine boat. Okay? And then your avatar here. You can buy clothing in here. So if you did not know that, you can come here and you can buy clothing. I'm pretty sure I don't have everything. Look at that. There is still clothing I have not purchased. Just didn't meet my fancy at all. Look at that. I still have gloves. Look at that. I have not bought. Check that out. I need to come back here and get some of the gloves. Anyway, so you can come back here and you can buy stuff. When you buy a lot of the items, it will actually give you rewards too. So note that. Also, by joining multiplayer, you get a swagger suit. So that's another reason to be joining multiplayer. Let's check something out here. They have not updated it yet. I wanted to come see. Again, there was no reason for me to. I know a lot of people like those items. It was not worth me spending my pearls on any of those items there. All right. So I hope that clears up some of the items on, like, now you cannot go. Once upon a time we had stairs. There was stairs here to lead. I don't see if it'll let me go back out that door, back into your closet. So I hope this kind of gives you an idea of some of the items here on the board that maybe you were not aware of. I've heard some of those things like, well, I don't know how to do this, or I don't know how to do that, or what those actually mean. Again, the leaderboard here, this is your leaderboard. You will check fresh water, salt water, and then your fish, and then you'll pull this tab down. It goes by the size of the fish. I have a whole video on how to check the leaderboard if you want to do that. So again, it is Sweet as Honey. I want to thank you so much for viewing in, and always remember to keep it sweet as always. If you liked this video, make sure to like it, share it, and subscribe. It's free as always.